Hello, baseball fans. King Icheboo coming to you live from the underground bunker deep beneath Tuktoyaktuk, the University of Tuktoyaktuk, where we are going to play Game 2 of the 1984 World Series between the California Angels and the St. Louis Cardinals. And Game 1, if you saw that, was a surprise as the Angels won 3-1. They withstood opportunity for the Cardinals after opportunity. They got the leadoff hitter on 7 of the 9 innings. 6 of those 9 innings, they got the player on second base with nobody out, and they still only got 1 run. So that was a miracle. I played 162 Cardinal games during the regular season, and that never happened. So I'm hoping that recording is the secret, and that it will continue here in Game 2. Today's starting pitchers for your St. Louis Cardinals. Danny Cox is a starting pitcher. During the regular season, he was 8-10 with a 3.70 ERA. That was the weakness of these Cardinals. Their starting pitching. They had a great bullpen. They had a very good offense with a lot of speed, good defense. Didn't hit into a lot of double plays, but they had walking underwear as their ace. We'll see him in Game 3. And they had Dave LaPointe, who was their second best pitcher, and Danny Cox was their third best pitcher, and he was nothing to write home about. In fact, in the National League Championship Series, he lost the only game that the Cardinals would lose against the San Diego Padres. He gave up 5 runs in 5 innings and lost. So we'll see if he can change his fortune here today. Let's hope not. But on the mound for the California Angels is the man, Geoff Zahn. I talked about him a little bit yesterday, but we'll see his numbers when he comes up at the bottom of the first. But he was the American League Cy Young Award winner, which meant he was the best pitcher of the year in the American League, and he was amazing. In fact, he was out for about 3 weeks, and the Angels faltered during those 3 weeks, but they said he was out for the season, and then he came back with about 2 or 3 weeks left in the season and just picked up where he left off when they said he was out for the season. So that certainly gave the Angels the boost that they needed to get to the American League West Championship and the pennant. But here's the lineup for your California Angels. Leading off, playing first base, Rod Carew. Batting second, the center fielder, once again, Freddie Lynn. Batting third, the left fielder, Brian Downing. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Batting fifth, Mr. October. Playing right field, Reggie Jackson. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Doug DeCinces. Batting seventh, the catcher, Bob Boone. Batting eighth, the offensive hero in Game 1, Dick Schofield, the shortstop. And batting ninth, Geoff Zahn, the pitcher, who hasn't had an time at bat at all because he played in the American League all season, but he will bat today for the St. Louis Cardinals. Leading off, very much the same lineup, except for one change, and you'll see that pretty soon. Leading off and playing left field, Lonnie Smith. Batting second, the center fielder, Willie McGee. Batting third, the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Batting fourth, there's a change. Moving up one spot to right field and batting fourth, the Andy Van Slyke. Batting fifth, the first baseman, David Green, instead of George Hendrick. Batting sixth, the catcher, Darryl Porter. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Tommy Herr. Batting eighth, the Wizard of Oz, the shortstop, Ozzy Smith. And batting ninth, Danny Cox, the pitcher. Let's get this going. We'll make this a lot shorter video. We won't have all these rants. And we'll hopefully get through this quicker. Show how fast this game can be. Here's Rod Carew. He's batting .269 with no homers and 4 RBIs. And here is the pitch to Rod Carew. He pops out to the second baseman. Freddie Lynn batting .160, struggling in the playoffs. Oh, no homers and 2 RBIs. And he grounds out to the second baseman. Here's Brian Downing batting .148 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. And he grounds out. So 1, 2, 3, go the Angels in the first inning. Now we'll see the amazing Zahn. Actually, we'll look at his regular season record. We'll bring it up here. Mr. Geoff Zahn, the Cy Young in the American League. He was 16-6 with a .253 ERA, a whip of 1.02, and a batting average against of only .214. 170 hits in 213 innings. He had 15 complete games, 5 shutouts, only allowed 60 earned runs all season. Only 5 home runs did he allow the entire season. Pitchers today allow that in a week, but he did not allow that in 213 and 2/3 of innings in 1984. Amazing season for Geoff Zahn, and definitely deserved the American League Cy Young Award. And he's going to see if he can keep that going. Look what he did against Toronto. 2-0 with a .69 ERA. Only allowed a 136 batting average, walked 2 batters, struck out 8, allowed 6 hits in 13 innings. He was the MVP of not only, the best pitcher of the Cy Young Award winner, but he also was the MVP of the American League Championship Series. Let's see if hopefully he can keep it up against the Cardinals. Maybe the Cardinals will be his kryptonite. Here's Lonnie Smith. He's batting .286. And he will, as long as he rolls higher than 12, he is out. Fouled out to the third baseman, DeCinces. Here's Willie McGee. He's batting .080 in the playoffs. And he strikes out. Here's Terry Pendleton batting .321 with a homer, no homers, and 4 RBIs. He gets double threes, so we go to the second column. And let's hope we avoid the 66. That's the only one I think that's a home run. Gets a 32. That is a single, only a single. Dodge the bullet, but he can steal, which he does. Another stolen base for Terry Pendleton. How many stolen bases does he have? He has 6 in the postseason. Brings up Andy Van Slyke. He gets on base over half the time. Batting .313. But we don't want to pitch around him. David Green is also, he's the leading power hitter on the team. He's batting .500 in the playoffs, so we will not pitch around him. We'll try to pitch to Van Slyke. Here's the pitch from Zahn. Gets him out. Ground ball to the third baseman, DeCinces, and the inning is over. After 1 full inning, we're scoreless. Danny Cox had a first good inning. Let's see if he can keep it up. Let's hope not, but let's see if he will. Bobby Grich is up. Reggie Jackson and Doug DeCinces here in the second inning. Here's Grich. Gets a base hit. Very little chance to steal. We won't even try. Batter's on. Here's Reggie. He went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts yesterday. Let's see if he can do better. He walks. 2 men on for Doug DeCinces, although we're getting to the black hole. Although they were the leading hitters, but we can't count on them to keep up that level of hitting. So Doug DeCinces has to do something here. He's only batting .143. Normally he was like the cleanup hitter, but he's dropped in the lineup because he's batting so poorly here in the playoffs. See what he can do. He gets a single and it scores. Drives in Grich from first, and the Angels, they scored the runs in the second inning yesterday, and they scored another run here in the second inning today. This is their magic inning, although here's Bob Boone batting .174. No homers, 2 RBI, 2 men on, nobody out. You think they should bunt? I don't know, Zahn is looming ahead. I don't think. You bunt, even if it's successful, they walk Schofield for Zahn, who is an automatic out. So no bunt. Even though there's nobody out. Here's Boone. Let's hope he gets on. He walks. He does get on. It's a bases loaded for Dick Schofield, yesterday's hero, the underrated, the much maligned bat of Dick Schofield. But he's batting .304 with 3 RBIs, 2 of them yesterday. Let's see if he can keep this up. Danny Cox is in trouble. Bases loaded, nobody out. The shining hope for the Cardinals is that Zahn is on deck. And he hasn't batted in his life. Here we go, Schofield. It's up to you. He hits double 5s, which is normally very good, but he's a poor hitter, and instead of a base hit, it's a sacrifice fly, but it's still an RBI, and it's 2-0 Angels. You can see here Zahn, only way he can get a hit if he rolls 66 or 11. That's the only way. He can get a walk if he rolls 45. That's a 14. Otherwise, it's not very good. It's almost we should maybe bunt here. We'll try bunting once. Even though there's 1 out, we'll try bunting once. Foul strike. Okay, that's enough. He's going to strike out. He gets double 6s. He gets a single and scores. Geoff Zahn, the miracle man, does it not only with his pitching arm, but with his bat, his first at bat. He says, hey, McNamara, Manager McNamara, don't make me bunt. Let me swing away and I'll get a run home. And they do. It's 3-0 Angels. He is a slow runner, as you can imagine. We'll put the brakes on Zahn. First and third, one out for Rod Carew. Batting .259, .375 on base. They could score more than 3 runs here in this game. Oh, he flies out. Come on, Zahn can hit. Why can't Carew? Brings up Freddie Lynn. He grounded to second base first time up. Let's see if he can cash in Bob Boone. He walks. Bases loaded now for Brian Downing. Downing has done nothing so far in this World Series. Let's see if that can change right here. It doesn't. He flies out. But the Angels score 3 runs in the second inning, just like yesterday, and they lead it 3-0. Now that normally all season would be enough for Geoff Zahn, but this is the World Series. This is a team he hasn't faced before, and these are the Cardinals. They don't die. They don't give up. They battle to the end. Here's David Green. He's batting .333 in the playoffs, and he grounds out. Darryl Porter batting .192. As long as we roll higher than 12, he's out. He is out. Tommy Herr batting .231 with 8 RBIs. He pops out. The magic of Zahn is paying off so far. After 2 complete innings, it's 3-0 Angels. Here's Bobby Grich. He started everything off last inning with a base hit. Scored a run. And he gets another hit. And he can't steal, of course. So we'll hold. Brings up Reggie. Reggie walked. That's why the inning went so well. He walked and scored last inning. Hopefully get a home run. Show some power. You're not paid for your walks, although it's better than getting out. I do agree. But a home run would be sweet right now. He walks again. He's the walking man. 2 men on for Doug DeCinces. He singled, scored a run, and drove in a run in that second inning. DeCinces batting .172. He walks, bases loaded again, but we're down to Boone, Schofield, and Zahn. Oh, that's what always happens. What can Bob Boone? He walked last time. How many walks does he have? He had 5 walks in the game already. We're in the 3rd inning. 2 complete innings. He's driving Whitey Herzog mad. Now, I have played this 626 times. This is game number 10,623. Every one of the games, the starting pitcher has to go 5 innings. That's King Icheboo rules. So Danny Cox is struggling. He can't find the plate, but he cannot be pulled until he completes 5 innings. So that's why he has to stay in. He has walked 9 batters in 7 innings in the postseason, has a 10.30 ERA. Here's Bob Boone. He walks! And he's down to a D because he allowed 4 runs in 2 innings. And it's now 4-0 Angels. This recording games is the bomb for the Angels and against the Cardinals so far. Here's Dick Schofield. He hit a sacrifice fly first time up. He singles. It's 5-0 Angels. How sweet it is. Zahn, you can't count on another hit, can you? Oh, he needed a 6-6. He got a 5-6. 34. And he's out. He lined out. Runners hold. So the guys, they didn't stray off the bases. They knew it was Zahn at the plate. They said, we're not going to move until the ball gets by somebody. And it lined out right to the second baseman, and no double play. Here's Rod Carew with 1 out. He popped out and flied out. And he flies out again. So maybe Cox can get out of this inning. Freddie Lynn. Oh boy, what pitching by Cox. Could have been a lot worse. However, after 3.5 or 2.5, the score, California 5, St. Louis nothing. Here's Ozzy Smith. First time up, he's batting .250 with .333 on base, homer, and 3 RBIs in the postseason. And he walks. He's going to try to steal. Doesn't get the jump. Cox, he's going to bunt. And he hits into a fielder's choice. Cox is a fast runner, surprisingly. He can't steal, though. One of the few Cardinals that can't steal. Here's Lonnie Smith. He popped out to the third baseman first time up. And he flies out to right field. Willie McGee struck out. 1 ball. There's the wonderful Z. I cannot rave enough about the power of the Z and the power of the H. This is what drives Geoff Zahn. The Z, he should have walked. But because he had the Z, it says See, it says base on balls, runner to second, batter to first, but the Z is just a ball. So he doesn't walk many, and he flies out. So instead of 2 men on and 2 out, the inning is over. Here's Brian Downing, 0 for 2. He flies out. Bobby Grich, he's going to ground out. Here's Reggie. He's walked twice and scored twice, and he's popped out this time. Nothing going for the Angels in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, here's Pendleton, Van Slyke, and Green, the heart of the order. And he gets a base hit. Will he try to steal? Yes, and he does just barely gets in there. So they got the man on the familiar position of the man in scoring position, nobody out. Here's Van Slyke. He ground to the third baseman first time up. And he grounds out, and the runner holds. Great pitching by Zahn. Here's David Green. He grounded to second first time up. And he walks. 2 men on for Porter. Ground ball. Took away the base hit. The amazing Zahn. The runners advance, though. So we have a choice of pitching to her or Ozzy Smith. Might as well pitch to her. Doesn't really make a difference. They both can get on equally. So come on, Zahn. He walks. Oh, that was the intentional walk. Ozzy Smith, though. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Do not like the situation. There's no one to put him on and pitch to Cox. We got to pitch to him. And he hits into a fielder's choice, and the inning's over. So the great Zahn pulls out of another sticky situation after 4 complete. The Angels 5, the Cardinals nothing. Last inning for Cox. Doug DeCinces flied out. Bob Boone. He's going to be out. What will it be? A fly out to center, and Schofield, who hit into a sacrifice fly, has 2 RBIs. The man has 4 RBIs in the World Series. Here it's game 2. And he pops out. So Cox does his job. We're going to pinch it for Cox. We're going to bring in Mike Jorgensen, the ex-Expo. He's going to come in, and he's only had 2 plate appearances in the postseason. And he has decent numbers. So let's see what he can do. Jorgensen gets double 3s. You go into the second. He has a home run on 66-11. Although Zahn has the H, he can take homers away. 31. That's a 4. 4 is a double. So Jorgensen, once again, they get the leadoff hitter on second base. And he's an S, which means a slow runner. So we'll put the brakes on Jorgensen. Lonnie Smith is up. He popped out and flied out. And he reached on an error. This time it's by Downing commits the error. The run scores. So it's now 5-1. Lonnie Smith will try to steal. He steals it easily. And they have another runner in scoring position with nobody out. And Zahn is a little bit of trouble here. That should be an unearned run, though, you think. Yes, it is. Oh, Downing. You're going to let the Cardinals back in this game. Willie McGee popped out to short. Schofield makes the play. Pendleton singled twice, stole twice. 2 for 2. The man is a bowling ball, and he's amazing. He gets another single. Runner scores. It's 5-2. He's going to try to steal. Doesn't get the jump amazingly. So it's now 5-2. Zahn has given up 2 runs, which doesn't happen a lot. He had a 2.53 ERA in the regular season. So he's still up by 3, but it doesn't look good right now. And they have Vandy Van Slyke on up to bat. He's grounded out twice. He's due. And he reaches on a single, and the runner scores from first base. Runner to third, and an F runner scores. How often do you see that? You don't see that since the 1946 World Series Game 7 with Enos Slaughter scoring from first base on a single. And that was the Cardinals. I guess it's a Cardinal thing, scoring from first base on a single, and on the throw, Andy Van Slyke goes to third or second base. So it's now 5-3. This was not going to be a blowout. The Cardinals just don't get blown out. And they're coming back. And Zahn is reeling. Here's David Green. Ground out. Holds. Porter. Oh, he takes a single away. Takes away the 4th run. Thankfully. And that ends the inning. But the Cardinals score 3 runs in the 5th. And the score is now from St. Louis here in Game 2. The Angels 5 and the Cardinals 3. So Mike Jorgensen will not stay in the game. We'll bring in a pitcher. And who should we bring in? We'll bring in, not Suter yet. There's walking underwear. Nope. Ricky Hort, he's tomorrow's pitcher, the game 3 pitcher. Lati. But he's going to face only this one inning. LaPointe pitched yesterday. Rucker's good. So we're going to bring in Ricky Horton. Ricky Horton's coming in. He's going to pitch for 1 inning. He's pitched 2 innings in the postseason. Didn't give up anything. So he's not liability. Ricky Horton's coming in. So let's see if he can keep on his good pitching that he's done so far in the postseason. And once again, I'll just record all of the pitchers for the forum. And I'll put the link in the forum in the video. So you can lose yourself in about 5 days of all the information that's in. We go back to 1980. Okay, Zahn. He's still, I don't think he's tired yet. So he's not coming out of the game. And he rolls double sixes again. So he's 2 for 3. He's slow runner, so we'll put the brakes on Zahn. Man, that could have been home runs, though, for somebody else. Here's Carew. He's 0 for 3. And he walks. 2 men on. We'll put the brakes on Zahn again. Don't want him to take an extra base and get thrown out. Here's Fred Lynn. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Ricky Horton. He's struggling. That is an out. Will it be an error? Nope. It will be a fly out to left. Making the play is Lonnie Smith, and there's 1 away. Here's Brian Downing. Brian Downing has made an error. He's 0 for 3. He's 0 for 4. It's close. He's 0 for 7 in the World Series. He's done nothing. We're going to get impatient with you, Brian Downing. 2 men on. Let's see what we can do here. And he hits into a double play. Okay, Downing, you're done. I'm sorry. You're just not doing very well. So we're going to bring in Pettis. Pettis is coming in early. Center field. That means we're going to move Lynn to right field. And we're going to move Reggie to left. We just can't. He's not worth it. He's not doing anything. He's hitting the double plays. He's 0 for 4. He's 0 for 8 in the series. He's a liability, so he's out of the game. He's going to grab some bench and think about it for a while. Okay, Zahn. Zahn doesn't downgrade to the 7th inning. Although he's given up how many earned runs here? He's given up 2 earned runs. So 2 more earned runs in this inning and he will be tired. Here's Tommy Herr. He gets a single. Zahn is struggling against the Cardinals. Here's Ozzy. Got a strike on him. Still, so runner out stealing if batter is right-handed. If left-handed, it's not out stealing. So Ozzy Smith is helped by the fact he's a switch hitter there. So another pitch to Ozzy. And he hits into a fielder's choice. He's going to try to steal. He steals second base. These Cardinals can steal at will. They have, looking there, 4 stolen bases today. They had how many stolen bases yesterday? Let's see. World Series. Game number 1. Do we have it here? No, I didn't put it in the historical files yet. We'll go to the box scores. Bring up the World Series. How many stolen bases did they have yesterday? They had 1, 2, 3. Though they got caught once. So they are 7 stolen bases in the World Series. Ricky Horton, that's in for Horton. Pitch hitter. So he got 1 inning. He did not give any runs up. And we're going to bring in George Hendrick. Sure. There's a time for Hendrick. They have a runner on. They want to get within 1 run. Geoff Zahn is struggling. So this is the time for Hendrick. Pitch to Hendrick. Popped out. Lonnie Smith is up. He reached on an error. That started the mess in that 5th inning. Scored a run. And it doesn't. So this time Zahn gets out of the jam. So Hendrick is out of the game. We're going to bring in Jeff Lottie. Jeff Lottie will come in. He is a very good pitcher. He pitched 4 innings, gave up nothing against the Padres. So we will take a measurement in time for Lottie. There we go. And This game's getting closer. Jeff Lottie to Bobby Grich, Reggie Jackson, and Doug DeCinces. Grich is 2 for 3, singled twice and scored 2 runs. Here's the pitch to Bobby Grich. This is the power of Lottie. He rolls double twos, which should be easily a hit, but Lottie takes it away. The power of Jeff Lottie. During the regular season, we will see how good he was. Jeff Lottie was 160 ERA, .96 whip, 175 batting average against in 73 innings. He had 5 holds, 13 earned runs in 73 innings. Very, very good pitcher for the Cardinals. Here's Reggie. Reggie flies out. Doug DeCinces. That should have been a hit. So Lottie takes away 2 hits in the 7th inning. Could have had a rally, but Lottie took any hope of an Angel rally away. So Zahn is tired. So now we're going to bring in a new pitcher. And we're going to bring in, because Corbett pitched 2 innings plus yesterday, we're going to bring in instead Mr. Don Ozzy. Don Ozzy will come in the game. He only pitched 1 inning against the Blue Jays and did not give up any runs. He was not very good in the regular season, but he only had limited innings. He has very good ratings, B, X, and H. Nothing to sneeze at. So we don't have any qualms about bringing in Don Ozzy in this situation to hold the Cardinals. We're coming up against the life of their order, McGee, Pendleton, and Van Slyke. So let's see if Don Ozzy can get out of this predicament of these 2, 3, 4 Cardinal hitters. Here in the bottom of the 7th, McGee. He is 0 for 3. And he flies out. 1 away here in the 7th. Here's Pendleton. He is 3 for 3. 3 singles, 2 stolen bases, an RBI, and a run scored. Come on, keep this guy off the bases. Oh, almost had an error. But Schofield, the great Schofield, makes the play on a difficult play. And there's 2 away here in the 7th. Here's Van Slyke. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And he singles. The guy just never gets off base. Doesn't get the jump, however. Here's David Green. He walked and he's 0 for 2. And it's 1-2, which is the end of the inning. So Ozzy does the job. And have a scoreless 7th. So the score is still, after 7 complete, California 5, St. Louis 3. Lottie is going for another inning against the bottom of the order. Here's Boone. He's walked twice and flied to center. He drove in a run. A bases loaded walk. And he walks again. He's a walking man. What was the name of the walking man? Eddie Yost? Was that his name? I always do this. I can't help myself. Eddie Yost? The walking man? Eddie Yost? Come on. Yes, look, he is the walking man. Yes. I'm not going senile yet. Eddie Yost was the walking man. Look at these walks. 1950, 141 walks. 1951, 126. 1952, 129. 53, 123. 131. He had 1,614 walks in his career. That's why he was the walking man. But Bob Boone wants to join him. Well, how many walks does he have today, Bob Boone? He has 3 walks in the game. Here's Dick Schofield. He has singled, had a sacrifice fly, 2 RBIs, so he's 1 for 2. And here's the pitch. He strikes out. He can't always do it. Here's Ozzy. I would love to keep Ozzy in the game. He gives me a lot of confidence with these ratings. He's going to bunt. Pass ball. Pass ball. Boone goes to second. Oh, that almost makes me want to pinch hit for him now. There's a day off tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. Pinch hit for Ozzy. Thank you, Ozzy. You were great. We're going to bring in Mike C. Brown. No, Mike C. Brown. There you are. Mike C. Brown's coming in. He's batting .500. And we'll bring in Corbett to pitch the 8th. And then hopefully Luis Sanchez to pitch the 9th. Hopefully Corbett isn't tired. Here's Mike C. Brown. Let's see what Mike C. Brown did in the regular season. Mike C. Brown had a good September. I remember that. He had batted .343, .429, .582 with 8 homers and 24 RBIs. Thank you, Mr. Mike C. Brown. Let's see if he can do it here. We need some insurance. Come on, Mike C. Brown. What does the C stand for? See, this is what I do. This is what I do. Mike C. Brown. What does C stand for? Stands for... Come on, baseball reference. You don't tell me what it stands for. It's got to stand for something. Doesn't say. Maybe say in his player bio. Michael Charles Brown. Charlie Brown. Michael Charlie Brown. Come on. Here's Michael Charlie Brown. He walks. That's better than nothing. He's a slow runner, though, however. So we're going to take him out. We don't want any slow runners. Do we have any fast runners? We have Will Fong, he's average. Daryl Thomas is average. Sconiers is slow. Narin is slow. And Beniquez is fast. We want to keep him because he's the best batter left on the bench. Do we have any? These pitchers are all slow. Tommy John is slow. Keeson, Romanek, they're all slow. So I guess we got to live with Mike C. Brown's speed. Rod Carew is up. He's walked. Otherwise done nothing in the World Series. He's got double ones. Lottie is struggling all of a sudden. Okay, we have 11 be good. 22. So the doubles. Double 3, double 4 will all be good. 54 is just a single. And that's a kind of a iffy single too. Will Boone, he's hopefully doesn't get thrown out at the plate. Here we go. He scores. Carew drives in Bob Boone. And Brown goes to third, even though he's a slow runner. Carew is going to try to steal, doesn't get the jump. Great job by Rod Carew, the great hitter. Rod Carew, Hall of Famer. These Angels had a lot of good players, but they were older. Hall of Fame, Rod Carew, career .328 batter. 1977 batted .388. He's struggling, only has 1 year left in his career. But he's still Rod Carew. And he still drove in the 6th Angel run. So it's still first and third. Lottie's still going strong. Freddie Lynn. He is walked, otherwise 0 for 3. And he hits it to a double play. But the Angels get a third, the third insurance run. And it's 6-3. So thank you, Mike Brown, for what you did. We're not going to keep you in the game. So we're going to bring in, with 3-run lead, we can allow Corbett to rest a little bit. We'll bring in Kurt Kaufman. He does give up a home run ball, but we will see, because he pitched 2 innings yesterday. We will give him a rest with a 3-run lead. Hopefully Kaufman can do the trick. So far in the playoffs, he's 0 for 0 with a .415 ERA. He had a good regular season, though. So let's hope he can pitch here the 8th inning, get out of the 8th inning with no runs scored, get to Luis Sanchez in the 9th. That's the game plan. He's going to face Porter, Herr, and Ozzy Smith. Here's Porter. He is 0 for 3. A double 6s, and he's an M. See, M is the opposite of voodoo. This, when he's on the mound, the wind suddenly gusts out. Means the home runs just fly out of the park when he's on the mound. Okay, so any 6 is a chance at a home run. 26. So there's a home run chance here. Okay, so here's the home run chance. Kaufman, because of his M, Porter has an 1151 home run chance. He had 24, so it goes to the second one. Now we have to roll higher than 46, otherwise it is a home run. And he doesn't. It is a home run. First home run for Porter in the postseason. It's 6-4. Home run Porter. Tommy Herr. He's now .623 ERA. You're saying you should have brought in Kaufman. Here's Tommy Herr. 1-2. 43. He's grounded out. Here's Ozzy Smith. He homered already in this postseason. 1-5. He singles. Chance for a stolen base. Another stolen base. Stolen base number 5 for the Cardinals. Here's Jeff Lottie. That's it for Lottie. Here, pinch hitter will be Tito Landrum. Tito Landrum's coming in to pinch hit. First plate appearance in the postseason. Tito Landrum. Grounds out. Runner holds. Lonnie Smith. Double sixes. No. Oh, this could be a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 62 is a chance at a tie ball game. Have to roll higher than 25. Higher than 25. 32 is higher than 25. So it's not a home run, but it is a double. And it is now a 6-5 ball game, and Kaufman is tired. Oh, no. And he can't. Oh, yeah, wrong one. Kaufman, you're done. Who are we going to bring in? He's an M2. We don't want to bring him in. Slayton? Mike Witt is tomorrow's pitcher, or game 3. We don't have a lot of options here. Keeson, Slayton. We're bringing Slayton. Now, he pitched 3 innings, right? 3 batters? Yeah, easily. He gave up 2 runs. He gave up a lot of guys. So that's a reliever. Even before Major Leagues did this, I've been doing this since 2015. Every relief pitcher has to pitch the 3 minimum batters. So Slayton's coming, unless it's the end of the inning. Here's Slayton. He's going to try to keep this run from scoring. This is what the Cardinals do. This is what the Cardinals do. Jim Slayton, the 3rd relief pitcher for the Angels. All because we wanted to give Corbett a rest. Willie McGee. This is when he comes through. Not this time. Strikes out McGee again. Gets out of the inning. We still have the lead. Landrum. So they're going to bring in who now? They could bring in Rucker. They're going to bring in Dave Rucker to pitch the 9th inning. He's a very good pitcher as well. He has a BWI. The I is impressive. That means it's almost next to impossible for him to give up a home run. The W means he does walk a few more batters than normal. And a B means he doesn't give up many hits. So Rucker is on the mound to face Pettis, Gritch, and Jackson. Pettis is batting 176. And he gets a base hit, and he can steal. The only guy on the team that can steal, although he gets thrown out a lot too. We're going to take the chance. He steals second. Ooh, it feels good to do that to them for a change. We're on second base. He's a fast runner. We need an insurance run. Bobby Gritch. He is 2 for 4 in the game. Scored 2 runs. Here's a pitch to Bobby Gritch. Runner holds, fly out. Reggie. Come on, Reggie. He's walked twice, but he's 0 for 2. And he walks again. The walking man. Him and Boone. Come on, DeCinces. He's singled, driven in a run, scored, walked. He's 1 for 3. And he hits into an infield fly. Here's the walking man. 3 walks and a fly out. Oh, we need an insurance run. He singles and scores. He knew what his team needed. And instead of walking, Bob Boone, because we dissed his offense so badly, he comes through with the insurance run. Bob Boone. And he's tired. Rucker is tired. We're going to bring in, Forsch. Forsch going to pitch. He pitched yesterday, but he didn't pitch much. So he's eligible today. Forsch is coming in. He still hasn't given up anything. They can't give up any more runs. What a clutch hit for Bob Boone. It would make Aaron Boone proud. His kids. And what's the other Boone? The manager Boone. Boone. There's Brett Boone, Aaron Boone, Bob Boone, Ray Boone. Ray Boone is the grandpa. Bob Boone is the daddy. And Brett and Aaron are the kids. And Aaron Boone. Which one's the manager now? I get them mixed up. I think Aaron is isn't he? It's not Brett Boone. No, it's Aaron Boone is the manager. And Brett Boone was the guy who played for the Mariners. All right. Lots of pitchers in this game. Bob Forsch to face Dick Schofield. Schofield is hit into sacrifice fly, singled, struck out, and popped out. 2 RBIs in the game. He's looking for number 3. And he gets double sixes. The amazing Schofield does it again. 33. This could be a home run. Home run, Dick Schofield. Schofield. I didn't give him the player of the game yesterday, but I think I'm going to give him the player of the game today. Wow, Dick Schofield, 2 for 4 with a homer and 5 RBIs. The score is now 10-4 Angels. Awesomeness. Slayton's coming out of the game. We will bring in Beniquez. No, Robbie Wilfong. Sure, Daryl Thomas. Robbie Wilfong. Just love saying Robbie Wilfong. Here's the pitch to Wilfong. Grounded out. So that's it. Can he come in the game and is he good? He's a good fielder, I think, but might as well keep Gritch in. They're the same. All right. That's insurance. 4 runs in the top of the 9th. So we're not gonna bring in Sanchez. We're gonna bring in Bruce Keeson, the former Pirate. He's going to pitch for the Angels, and if he gets in trouble, then Luis Sanchez will come in when it's a save situation. Bruce Keeson, the former Pirate, he has a 9 ERA in the postseason. He has an M, which means he will give up a mountain full of home runs too. So we will keep an eye on him for sure. All right, the Cardinals are going to pull out all the stops here. They got Pendleton, Van Slyke, and Green. They're always up. Pendleton, he finally got out the last time. He's 3 for 4 in the game. And he pops out again. Here's Andy Van Slyke, 2 for 4. He flies out. What a job by Keeson. David Green is up. And he gets on, of course. And because they're 5 runs down, they're not going to try to steal. Brings up Porter. Porter homered last time up, but it was a solo shot. And it takes away the hit. Way to go, Keeson, and gets the game over. That is it. The Cardinals are up 2-0 in the World Series, going back to Anaheim for game 3, 4, and 5. This is great. Player of the game, we won't even mess around. We know who the player of the game is. Dick Schofield, 2 for 4, a homer, and 5 RBIs, plus a sacrifice fly, plus 5 putouts, plus 6 assists. The man is flawless. He is great. He had a great game yesterday and a great game today. He is the player of the game. Thank you so much. Well, another exciting game here in the World Series. The final score, once again, California 10 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. The St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. The winning pitcher, Geoff Zahn. He's 3-0 in the postseason. Now his ERA jumped to a 1.42 ERA with those 2 earned runs. And the losing pitcher is Danny Cox. He has a 9 ERA. And that's the final score, 10-5 for the Angels. Thank you for tuning in to the Game 2 of the World Series. This is King Icheboo signing off. Goodbye, everybody.